Hey everyone, my name is Sophia.
And I'm Sarah.
We are two college students in our third year studying to be elementary school teachers.
We were assigned the famous curriculum theorist in our elementary curriculum and methods class, Herbert, Kliebard.
Although Herbert is a theorist, he does take a more historical approach rather than philosophical.
Herbert was born in the year 1930, which makes him all of 90 years old. He was born in the Bronx, New York, New York.
Herbert Kliebard was a historian of education and professor emeritus at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Kliebard is known as a groundbreaking scholar in curriculum planning and the history of education.
Kliebard examined what forces shaped American curriculum, and he was able to boil it down into 4 curriculum groups.
Kliebard is best known for his book, The Struggle of American Curriculum, which highlights these 4 types of curricula that are present in American schools.
His work is both a historical analysis of curriculum and a way of viewing current educational curriculum and policy decisions.
These 4 groups are called humanist or mental disciplinarians, social efficiency, developmentalist or child study, and social meliorism.
Before we break down Kliebard's 4 main types of curriculum groups, let's touch on his personal life just a little bit.
He received his bachelor's and his master's degrees from the City College of New York.
Kliebard also taught English and reading in public schools.
He also joined the U.S. Army Medical Corps.
Once he earned his doctorate's degree, he joined the faculty at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
He worked in the departments of curriculum and instruction and educational policies studies in 1963.
Kliebard also received many awards, including a Distinguished Faculty Award from UW, a Distinguished Alumnus Award from Teachers College, the Outstanding Achievement Award from John Dewey Society, and a Lifetime Achievement Award from American Educational Research Association.
Now that we know a little more about Herbert Kliebard's personal and academic history, let's look at the 4 curriculum groups he describes in his work.
The first group introduced is social efficiency, which is designed to prepare students for the workforce.
This group is backed by those who want schools to serve the needs of the economy.
Social efficiency educators were aiming to design a curriculum that would optimize the quote-unquote social utility of each individual in a society.
By using education as an efficiency tool, these theorists believed that society could be controlled.
Students would be scientifically evaluated, such as IQ tests, and educated toward their predicted role in society.
The next group is called humanism or mental disciplinarians.
These people reject the idea of social efficiency, instead focusing on the development of intellectual skills.
Humanists want the curriculum to be centered around academic subjects, more specifically the 5 classics.
Grammar, literature and art, mathematics, geography, and history are the classics that humanists focus on.
Some critics view this group as having too much emphasis on the quote-unquote classics as determined by the dominant groups in a society.
Humanists believe in all students' abilities to develop mental reasoning and that education was not intended for social reform.
According to humanists, education was for the systematic development of reasoning power, and good reasoning power would lead to the betterment of society.
In today's society, this group may be seen as having a cultural bias toward the upper class, as well as the Caucasian majority in the United States.
Next, Kliebard discusses social meliorism.
This group wants to center curriculum around social change and improvement.
This group most reflects the reform movement in American education.
Social meliorists believe that education is a tool to reform society and create change of the better.
This socialization goal was based on the power of the individual's intelligence and the ability to improve on intelligence through education.
An individual's future was not predetermined by gender, race, socioeconomic status, heredity, or any other factors. Somehow, some way, the learning environment needs to include all 4 of these curriculums.
A great learning environment serves the needs of the economy, but also prepares students for the workforce.
A great learning environment needs to help with the development of intellectual skills and to push towards solving real-world problems.
Lastly, a great learning environment needs to focus on the needs of the individual learner.
Kliebard's work is really amazing, and everyone in the education field should read his work.
Kliebard doesn't have many famous quotes or sayings, but the one we did find is the one we want to share with you.
Those activities of an earlier day, furthermore, provided opportunities for cooperative action toward a common goal and for a sense of accomplishment that was not readily available to a modern technological society. For the city-bred child of today, such opportunities were no longer present, and the educational problem then became one of recreating in the school something of the occupations that in former times not only provided a sense of real purpose, but linked intelligence and cooperative action to what the work of the world required. Kliebard.
Thank you so much for watching our video on Herbert Kliebard and his curriculum theories.
We hope you learned a little bit about Kliebard's curriculum theories and what each one stands for.
Bye!